Hello, English learners. Welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco.
And I'm Erica.
And today we're bringing you part 9 of our romantic drama, suspense, action series, I'm Sorry, I Love You.
This is actually our penultimate lesson.
Exactly. This story will end in part 10, so we're almost done. What's happening?
Well, I am pretty excited to find out, so why don't we go straight into the dialogue and catch up with Stephen and Veronica.
Veronica, wait. Come on, honey, get back in the car. Let's talk it over, okay?
No. I'm tired of your lies. I don't know who you are anymore.
Veronica, it's me, the man that has and always will love you. I'm sorry that I've lied to you, believe me. It's been hard for me as well, and time and again I've thought of coming clean. But I couldn't put you or my mission at risk. It's all over now. My assignment is complete, and now I have to go back to India.
What? Are you kidding? Is there anything else I should know before I never see you again? How could you deceive me like that?
Yes. Veronica, I know that this isn't the best time, and you probably hate me right now, but I want to be completely forthright with you. I know deep in my heart that you are the best thing that has ever happened to me. Veronica, will you marry me? Come with me to India, baby. I can't make it for everything that's happened, but I can promise you my undying love. I will be the most devoted husband, and I will cherish you always.
Stephen, I can't just leave everything at the drop of a hat. With everything that has happened between us, I just don't know you anymore. I just can't build a relationship on a foundation of lies. I do love you, but I can't go with you. I'm sorry. I love you.
This is the last call for flight 815 from Los Angeles to Hyderabad.
I'm sorry, sir. We can't wait any longer. You must board the plane. Are you waiting for someone?
I was, but I don't think she's coming.
Alright, so it seems like our poor Stephen is going home by himself.
Oh, it's so sad.
I know, he proposed, she didn't accept, and now he's going back to India by himself.
You know, I think this must be one of the worst feelings in the world, you know, like wondering if the person you love is going to show up at the last minute and realizing they aren't.
I think it's very common of movies. You always expect the person to come running and show up, but as you can see, our dialogues are more realistic, so it didn't happen in this occasion.
More realistic. Okay. Anyway, let's not debate that topic. Let's go straight into the language now with Language Takeaway.
Language takeaway.
All right, so today on Language Takeaway, we have 6 words that we're going to be looking at, and let's get started with the first one.
Okay, so we've got language about love and language about telling the truth. And the first one is a word about telling the truth. So Stephen said, I've thought of coming clean.
Okay, to come clean.
To come clean.
Now, if I want to come clean, it means I want to...
You want to admit to something or to tell the truth about something you've been hiding.
Exactly. Okay, so I want to finally tell the truth or confess.
So someone needs to come clean about who stole the chocolate out of the kitchen.
Okay, come clean. So Stephen wanted to come clean on many occasions, but Veronica said, how could you deceive me like that?
Deceive someone.
How could you deceive me?
So to deceive someone.
All right, to deceive.
When you deceive somebody, you make them believe something that is untrue.
So you kind of trick them.
Yeah.
Okay, make them believe or see something that is not really true.
Exactly. All right, so that's the verb to deceive. Now the noun, the action of doing this is called deception.
It was all a great deception.
Okay, so a big trick, a big untruth.
You deceived me. All right, very good. And now the opposite of deceive
is to be forthright.
Forthright.
So Stephen wants to be completely forthright with Veronica.
Okay, I want to be forthright with you.
All right. When you are forthright with somebody, you are very honest and truthful with them, right?
Direct. You tell them the truth and everything directly.
And you don't like hide it or soften it or anything.
Very good. So forthright.
All right. So 3 words about honesty. Now we've got 3 words about love for you. So Stephen promised Veronica his undying love.
My undying love.
My undying love.
Now, undying.
Well, I think it's pretty easy, right? It won't die.
It won't die. Exactly.
Yeah.
So he's offering her his love forever.
A very romantic phrase.
Very romantic.
And he also promised to be a devoted husband.
Devoted husband.
I'll be the most devoted husband.
Now, this word devoted, what am I saying there?
So as a devoted husband, Stephen really, really would love his wife. He'd really look after her well, and he would put all of his energy into his marriage, right?
Okay, so he would be very committed to her.
And work really hard.
Now, can I change the noun husband for something else?
Yeah, we can talk about a devoted friend.
Or a devoted father.
Or a devoted employee.
Very good. And our last word about love.
Well, Stephen also promises to cherish Veronica.
Okay, I will cherish you always.
I will cherish you always.
So if I cherish somebody like my girlfriend, what would that mean?
It means you hold her in your heart. Like you really love her and you really respect her and you hold her close in your heart.
Okay, so I respect her and maybe you don't take that person for granted. Okay, to cherish someone.
Yeah. All right, so some nice honesty words, some nice love words, and I think now we can move on to some interesting phrases with Fluency Builder.
Fluency Builder.
All right, so Veronica was upset. She didn't want to get back in the car. And Stephen said, let's talk it over, okay?
Let's talk it over.
Let's talk it over.
To talk something over.
Now, if I tell you that I want to talk it over, what am I saying?
Well, obviously you want to talk about it, right? But you want to talk about it for some time, to really talk about all of the problems and the issues and everything.
So to try and make things clear.
Exactly.
All right. And also when he was confessing, he said, time and again, I've thought of coming clean.
So this phrase, time and again.
Time and again.
Time and again.
So that's basically the same as saying again and again, or many times.
Right. So time and again, I've thought of quitting smoking, but never really have done it.
So you've thought many times of doing it. Time and again.
Yep. All right, so let's go to our next phrase. Now, Veronica said, I can't just leave everything at the drop of a hat.
At the drop of a hat.
At the drop of a hat.
So this is a very interesting and colloquial way of saying immediately.
So why don't we hear a few examples of how this is used in English?
Example 1.
My boss expects me to come into work at the drop of a hat.
Example 2.
Laura is always willing to help me at the drop of a hat.
Example 3.
I can't leave at the drop of a hat. I need time to prepare.
Okay, so as you can see, you can change it for different things, but basically you're saying, I can't do something immediately.
Yeah, and it is almost always attached to this idea of doing something or going somewhere, being somewhere.
Very good. At the drop of a hat.
All right, now our final phrase here for this lesson. So Veronica was saying, I can't go to India at the drop of a hat. And she also said, I just can't build a relationship on a foundation of lies.
Okay, a foundation of lies.
To build something on a foundation of lies.
Now, this is interesting. Let's take a look at this. Foundation, what is that?
Well, you have a house, right? And the part that's in the ground that supports the house is the foundation.
Okay, so it supports the entire structure.
Right.
So here she refers to the lies as the foundation.
And that's no way to start a strong relationship, is it?
Exactly. So we use it metaphorically in this way, but we always have to say it But we always have to use the verb build.
Okay, so it's basically to make something on a base of something else, right?
So for example, a strong relationship is built on a foundation of trust.
Or this country was built on a foundation of liberty.
Very good. So always use foundation with built. Very good. Very interesting. And well, I think we should listen to this dialogue for the last time, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about Veronica and Steven.
Veronica, wait. Come on, honey, get back in the car. Let's talk it over, okay?
No. I'm tired of your lies. I don't know who you are anymore.
Veronica, it's me, the man that has and always will love you. I'm sorry that I've lied to you, believe me. It's been hard for me as well, and time and again I've thought of coming clean. But I couldn't put you or my mission at risk. It's all over now, my assignment is complete, and now I have to go back to India.
What? Are you kidding? Is there anything else I should know before I never see you again? How could you deceive me like that?
Yes. Veronica, I know that this isn't the best time, and you probably hate me right now, but I want to be completely forthright with you. I know deep in my heart that you are the best thing that has ever happened to me. Veronica, will you marry me? Come with me to India, baby. I can't make it for everything that's happened, but I can promise you my undying love. I will be the most devoted husband, and I will cherish you always.
Steven, I can't just leave everything at the drop of a hat. With everything that has happened between us, I just don't know you anymore. I just can't build a relationship on a foundation of lies. I do love you, but I can't go with you. I'm sorry. I love you.
This is the last call for flight 815 from Los Angeles to Hyderabad.
I'm sorry, sir. We can't wait any longer. You must board the plane. Are you waiting for someone?
I was, but I don't think she's coming.
So, Marco, I think I see a bit of a tear there in the corner of your eye.
I'm very sad. I can't believe he proposed and she just said no, just like that.
Well,
that's not supposed to happen. And plus, he was inviting her to India, an exotic getaway, and promising...
exotic getaway for the rest of her life.
Well, what do you think will happen? Part 10, it all ends. So do you think they all just keep on living their separate lives? Will they meet again?
Who knows? Come to our website and tell us what you think will happen. So you can find us at EnglishPod.com.
All right, don't miss our finale of this lesson. And until next time, we'll see you guys there.